just middle-aged men kissing women all day long.
Good morning, everybody. It's 7:41 right now. Welcome back to Iowa Live, and also welcome back to the program, Mr. Showtime.
It is great to be back here. You've changed your set since the last time I was here.
Just lightened it up a little bit.
But the set used to cover the bottom half.
Yes.
And now the secret is out that people dress
Nice pants.
from the waist up, and now I'm wearing shorts, and it gives away.
We used to have no pants
We used to
Friday.
have no pants Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now people know, like, oh, they never dress from the waist down.
Yep, so there it's
It's all part of the magic, right?
Yeah,
The magic.
yeah. It's like no one wants to know how the lady is sawed in half. You want to believe.
All right, now, why is Mr. Showtime hanging out in Des Moines today?
I have got a big show in Nevada, Iowa at the Talent Factory right back there. One night, one show at the theater. It's going to be an awesome, awesome event. It's the first time I've actually been this part of the country in Iowa where I'm actually doing a theater type show, which is actually...
That's kind of your background.
Exactly. It gives me the ability to bring almost my full Vegas show with me, which I've never been able to do before here. It's going to be about an hour. The show will probably be about an hour and a half long.
All right.
A lot of stuff that I'm not able to bring into other venues. I can bring into a theater. It's going to be spectacular.
So talk about that, because we're used to your stand-up.
Yes.
A wonderful comedian and all the great things you do. How is this different? What are people going to experience?
Well, they're going to experience, like, I open the show with a straitjacket bit, and then there's mind reading, and then there's the big musical finale, then the world's most dangerous bit in comedy. But it flows so much different in a theater setting because it gives you the feeling like you're seeing a musical or Broadway type of show. Instead of a stand-up where a club, you've got waitresses walking around, you have people walking in and out, you've got possibly hecklers. That doesn't happen in the theater. It gives
Everybody's focused in on it too,
it's much more of a immersive experience.
Because you did Vegas for quite a long time.
I still do Vegas.
Yeah, you still do.
I still do Vegas, and even that allows me a lot more freedom because Vegas, they have all the lights and the special effects and the smoke machines and the lasers, which makes all the bits that I do in the show so much more exciting. And this theater gives me the ability to get as close to that as I possibly can.
All right, so as close to a Vegas show as you're going to see. If you've seen me before in Des Moines, if you come to Nevada and see the show, it's going to be unlike anything you've seen before. It's going to be a spectacular event.
Great space,
Pretty cool.
Intimate space. You're going to be right there with your audience, raring to go. I know we have some videos to show of things that you've been up to and different performances and things like that.
Yeah, for example, you said that one of the things people ask you about the most when they talk to you after a show is they pull off your lid here for a second. Look at his hair.
It's the best bedhead ever.
You spend a lot of time on your hair.
Too much time.
Yeah. And it takes a long time just to prep it.
Yes.
And recently you put a video up that showed the process that you go through
of getting ready for my show.
To getting ready for the show. And this is no small task.
No. This is actually a I did this in 60 seconds. It really was about 25 minutes of actual time.
Wow.
To actually do what you're seeing me.
I think you should leave it like that myself, to be honest with you. Leave the points like that.
And now this is what Jackie knows.
Guy liner,
I was actually at the Come and Go this morning, and the lady says your eyeliner's on point. I don't know what that means.
That's good.
But I'm taking it as a compliment.
That's a compliment.
But again, this is all part of the process. It's all part of the image that you portray when you're up on stage.
Yes. Yeah. It's all basically what I do to make the show unique. I'm working as hard to put on a good show as I can.
Showtime.
It's showtime. There you go.
Right.
I love it. I love it.
But again, it's the look.
It's the look. People remember what they see more than what they hear. It's just a fact. If you go to a movie, you go to a concert, you go to a comedy show, you remember what they look like. I was like, what was that guy that had the crazy hair? What was that guy that wore that outfit? What was that lady who wore the 6-inch shield? They remember that. And the club's like going, oh, that was Mr. Showtime, or that was Dwayne Clark, or that was whatever.
Right.
And they're able to tell you based on the look. So visually, and I've always been a visual entertainer, I find that to be just more important. And then the actual words coming out of my mouth.
Now, do you still layer your clothes when you go up on stage?
That I'm wearing on stage Saturday night. I'll have 8 layers.
8 layers.
8 layers.
Okay, we can roll that video here. We can show the different layers of clothes that he has that he puts on there. Then we have one more thing to talk about. But why do you put so many layers of clothes on? What's the whole purpose here?
I love all the hats.
Well, because I don't have a chance to change on stage.
You can't run off.
I can't run off and change. So I've got to wear it all when I walk on the very first time. So when I walk on stage, I've got the most layers I'm going to have on. And then when you add the straight jacket, that's actually a 9th layer.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
I want to know, what's the size of the first thing you're putting on as opposed to the size of the last thing?
I actually gained weight. Willie Farrell, who's a really good friend of mine, saw me a few years ago, and he didn't see me before the show. He came in right as the show began, and he was with my buddy Dwayne, and he goes to Dwayne, finally, he's put on some weight. He looks like he's gained like 20 pounds. And by the time the show was over, it's like going, he's still a skinny SOB.
All right, you brought something with you.
Here, Jackie, mess it up real quick for me.
Mess this up. Okay, so we have Rubiks Cube that is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, mess it up
all
real
the colors are how they're supposed to be. Just want to make sure everyone at home can see what's happening there. Okay, so you want me to just
just mess it up.
Again, Mr. Showtime Nevada tomorrow night.
Just mess it up.
How my Rubiks Cube looks at home, because I've never been able to get it how it's supposed to look. Okay, so you said one night only.
One night only.
What time?
7 o'clock.
Okay.
7 o'clock. So let's see if we can do this real quick. So 7 o'clock.
Okay. Let's get a camera on the Rubiks Cube.
Stop. Okay, go.
Okay, now go.
Okay.
Now go.
Now go. At 7 o'clock, Nevada, Iowa.
We're not distracting you, are we?
At the Talent Factory. Please come out and check out the show. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think people are going to be really surprised at just what kind of show I put on when I'm actually at like a theater type venue. It's going to be different, and I'm excited about it. And Nevada, Iowa is a mecca of excitement.
And this stage is really a popular venue too, and going to give you the ability to do some things you have never done before.
I think that is the coolest thing that I'll be able to do, is I'll have the ability to just really spread out and spread my wings and do a show that is...
And really showcase your talent.
As I say, it's a show you're meant to do.
Exactly, yeah. My dad was a Broadway performer. I was raised in the Broadway lifestyle. And, where are we? And it's going to be fun.
It almost sounds like this is something you've wanted to do for quite a long time.
It really is. This is the show I've dreamt about doing when I started doing comedy a long time ago. Because I just wanted to really do more than just a regular comedy show. Hang on.
These guy's flying through this Rubik's Cube. I have no idea how you keep things straight here. He's very close to nailing it.
This is the hard part.
As I say, better than I've ever done.
I would just peel the stickers off and then stick them back on.
That's my magic trick.
Oh, no, I think I screwed it up. Oh, no, I screwed it up.
All right, well, you keep working on that. You keep working on that.
I was talking, I made one mistake. I made one mistake.
Well, you keep working on that, because what we're going to do is we're going to take care of a little bit of biz
here. Well, first we want to show you how to get tickets, because this is one night only. Tomorrow night, Nevada, you need to be at the Iowa Talent Factory Performing Arts Center. There's the address. How do you get tickets? IowaTalentFactory.com. Go check them out. It is Mr. Showtime.
There you go, Mr. Showtime. Keep working on that.
Keep working on it. Yeah,
commercials going.
I messed it up.
You're not allowed to go home until you fix it.
I made one.
Get that Rubik's Cube complete.
It's all about algorithms. I made one mistake.
There's kind of those algorithms. How about that? All right, don't go.